Welcome to the Rewards Master. Today I'm going to talk about why I love my American Airlines Executive World Elite Mastercard from CitiBank. And so if you would hit the like and subscribe button and let me tell you all about it. So the American Airlines World Elite Executive Mastercard, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's got the longest name in the world by Citi, is their high-end travel card for American Airlines. And this card has a $595 annual fee. And some people are going to look at that and think, why on earth would anybody pay that for any credit card, and especially an airline card that on the surface doesn't seem to have very good multipliers. In fact, its multipliers are, not as good as some of the transferable currency cards. It has a 4x multiplier on American Airlines flights that you book with the card. It has 1x on everything else, but then it has kind of some special multipliers, and these are the ones that absolutely give me incredible value. They have a 10x multiplier on rental cars when you book it through AA. I don't really do that much because I don't rent that many cars. So I've done it a few times. There is an Avis credit on it, so I will kind of double those together when I do that. But I don't really use that multiplier much. But the one I do use, and I use it and use it and use it, I slam this multiplier, is I book a lot of my hotel stays, both for work that are reimbursed to me and also for personal travel when we're not staying with a free night certificate with Hilton, or we have one with IHG and Marriott and also with Hyatt. And so if I'm not staying in one of those, then I'm booking with American Airlines and I'm booking in their hotel portal because this card gives 10x on hotel bookings. And American Airlines points are super, super valuable. In fact, you can get business class flights last minute for like 45 or 55,000 points with just very low taxes and fees, sometimes $5.60, sometimes $12.20. I mean, that makes those points just worth so very, very much, upward of 5 cents per point, easy. And you get 10 times when you purchase through their hotels. And on top of that, the hotel portal gives you extra points and loyalty points. So I have booked a hotel room for $150 a night, and for that one night, gotten 4,000 or 5,000 American Airlines extra points to spend, and also gotten that many loyalty points. And that's the points they use to kind of boost your status. So, I mean, this card, the multipliers, they don't seem that great. I don't use it for a lot of general spend. It's just 1x. But when it comes to booking hotels and when it comes to booking American flights, this card kills it in my wallet. It's so, so very good. The other thing I like about the card is the credits. It has some pretty good ones. It has one that's really kind of lame. It's bad, but a couple of them are pretty good. The first is you get a $10 a month GrubHub credit. I use that every single month because I get lunch every day at work anyway. So I get the $10 back on that. That's $120 a year. It also has a $120 a year Avis credit. So like I said, I don't rent cars a lot, but when I do, I can definitely use this every year. So I'm getting $240 back on that. It also has this ridiculous credit with Lyft where you get $10 a month after you've taken 3 rides. I've never even gotten that to work. I've even tried it a couple times, so I don't even count that one as valuable. So I'm getting $240 back, and I'm getting all those cool multipliers when it comes to flights and hotels. But it also gives me American Airlines Admirals Club access for myself and for 2 guests. And I fly American a number of times a year, probably 15 to 18 times a year. And last year I went in, I think, close to 30 American clubs. And so that's a great value to me. If those are worth $25 or $30 per visit, that certainly offsets the annual fee. So I love that about the card. American clubs, you think, well, yes, but I could get the Platinum card from American Express and get lounge access, or I could get the Venture X. And I've had both of those. I still have the Venture X. And someone could say, well, I could get the Sapphire Reserve card. Yeah, but here's the difference. And I didn't learn this for a while because I used to think Well, it's better to have those other cards that give more access to Priority Pass and through their dedicated lounges like the Centurion or the Venture lounges or whatever it may be. Well, I used to think that. I don't think that anymore, because that's maybe true when you fly like 3 times a year, but I fly like 15 to 25 times a year. And oftentimes I don't have a layover that's long enough for me to switch terminals and go way to the other side of the airport to go into a lounge. And if I do have enough time, it limits my time in the lounge. The great thing about having a dedicated airline lounge, so that would mean American for their particularly Admirals Club lounges, that would mean if you're with Delta, the Sky Club lounges, or United, the United Clubs, is that they're generally very close to your gate. So even if you only have a 30, 40, 50-minute layover, you can pop in for 5 minutes, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, even grab something to go sometimes, and you're in and out and you're getting some value. Where on those short layovers, no value if you've got to switch and take a 2-hour time frame to go to a different terminal to enjoy a lounge. So to me, this is one of the most valuable lounge accesses I have because of convenience. Now, is the quality the same? Most of the time not. But I have had good food options, and they're always there. They're always better than sitting in the terminal and sitting at the gate. So I consider it to be very good lounge access. Altogether, this card to me is well worth the $595. I get lots and lots of American points. American points are super valuable. The other thing, though, is it helps me to get to a greater status. I don't care as much about status as I used to. I'm still currently Platinum Pro with American, but I'm going to drop to, but I'm not chasing higher status because of the fact that I just haven't gotten a lot of upgrades with my high status lately. So I'm thinking it's not worth as much, but it does help me get to that point where I will get all the free bags I want, and I'll also get priority boarding, and I get those main cabin extra seats for free. So that's really helpful to me. So it does give me a boost. You get 10,000 extra loyalty points. When you hit 50,000 loyalty points, you get another 10 when you hit 90,000 loyalty points. So to me, that's a good, this card is the very best when it comes to helping you reach status with American. So tell me what you think of the card down in the comments below. Do you have it? Have you thought about getting it? I really think it's an underrated card, and that a lot of people kind of dismiss it because it's an airline card, and well, those airline lounges aren't as good as the others. Well, I think that really is only true if you fly like 2 or 3 times a year and you have long layovers. If you fly all the time, wow, to have the convenience of it being right there, to me, this card is maybe the best lounge card I have, and I have a bunch of them. So tell me what you think in the comments below. We'll see you here next time.